Hey everyone, hope you've been doing well and you're looking forward to Orbital Blues. But first, we have 2 episodes of Ark, where we're playing a one-shot of the game Ark by Momatoes in the world that we created in Forge of Providence by Dylan Ford. Ark is a game about preventing doom, and the doom, whatever form it takes, will happen after X amount of minutes real time. In the case of a 3-hour one-shot, it's 3 hours. So it really suits all of the dicking around and time wasting that we do at a principle. A 3-hour game is split into half-an-hour chunks, and you begin with 9 moments. Every half an hour, 1 moment passes, and I roll a couple of dice to see how many more moments I subtract. At the same time, omens exist within this world, and resolving them can help prevent just how quickly you're hemorrhaging these moments. If you like what you hear, you should really check out Ark. It's a really cool system. The links for it will be in the episode description and on all social media. Make sure you check out Forge of Providence by Dylan Ford as well. And if you haven't, go check out Orbital Blues. We're so excited. Cannot wait to share this with everybody and introduce all of the new characters that we're playing. And remember, if you want to grab a copy of Orbital Blues for yourself, make sure you go through our affiliate link. Because holy bejesus, some developers are just amazing. And if you want to help out them and us at the same time, send a little bit of money back our way, there's your answer. And that is also in the Discord, on social media, and in the episode descriptions as of today. So, Orbital Blues in 1 month's time. See you in space. But for now, arise, heroes! The sun rises over Hillsyville where the Billsies live, as it always has and as it always will. Billsies of all shapes and sizes, relative to the limited range of Billsie variation, emerge bleary-eyed from their homes and gaze out at the water that surrounds them. Some will soon begin the day's work, simple, satisfying work in service of the community. Some raise the young, maybe today is swimming lessons or eating an ice cream or something. Some will look at the crystalline, rippling expanse before them and decide that, yes, today is the day I travel to the fuck pile of Rangur. We leave these children of gods for now, away from the nearby forest of screaming trees until one sound tapers away to be replaced by another. A merry fiddling straining to be heard over the hubbub of a crowd. And in this crowd, a mixture of Pilgrim Billsies, Satchel Snakes and the Pemberton for Prez fan club. A mixture of anticipation and worry simmers. For it is the Day of Heroes, and everyone bites a lip or shifts nervously from paw to paw as they wait to find out the answer to one simple question. Will they survive the night? Suddenly, a fanfare joins the gentle fiddling. No longer gentle, by the way. Raucous, happy and perfect. The crowd turns murmurs to cheers, whispers to whoops, and slithers to screaming while slithering, as a magnificently tall Billsie in a top hat and cape waddles onto the stage, stepping up unaided onto a box. From his delightful purple waistcoat, he pulls a handkerchief and dabs at his brow and taps the microphone that he is now just tallsies enough to reach. This is the microphone of destiny. And the hush that befalls the crowd makes it known that every word uttered into it is precious and sacred. Hey, attention everyone. Welcome to this amazing ceremony. Seriously, on this amazing day, praise Flim, praise Timon, praise Ira, and praise Orbs Hilsey. Things are so bad, everyone. Tadmir rise, Alam is so hungers for sweet Billsies. But look, wow, it's hero time. Everyone clap now for the heroes. Hooray! And everyone breaks into rapturous applause as the heroes walk out. And heroes, who are you and how do you enter?
Someone else go first. That voice got me.
As you enter one by one, you're directed by a coterie of child Billsies, all wearing amusing mascot costumes, towards the microphone to introduce yourselves and just say something rousing for the people who have gathered here today. Who wants to go first?
Feels rousing.
So out steps onto the stage, what are we calling them? Satchel snake person.
Yeah.
But imagine a satchel snake person.
Okay.
I know you've got an image in your mind already.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine him, but looking kind of like the Joseph Gordon-Levitt of satchel snake people.
Oh.
Incredibly sexy, of course. And you can tell by the way he swaggers over to the microphone very coolly. He's not putting it on.
Mm-hmm. That's the key.
There's just an innate charm and charisma. He has a short cloak over one shoulder and a very beautiful wide brimmed hat. which the sun catches in a way that suggests might have something magical about it. A great power, perhaps. Who knows? He steps up to the microphone and he smiles out across the audience and he says, "Hi, many of you know me. I know a lot of your mums do. I am... Hey. I'm Ginnis, and I'm here to put the world right. For you. And your mums. Woo! Tell them hi.
3 mums pace out. Pace out? 2 mums fast pace. I can't talk.
3. Tell you what, there are 4 mums in the crowd.
4 mums. Do they all pass out?
2 of them pass out.
Nice.
Oh, fantastic.
That's not bad.
One of them, just before they do, one of them goes, "Mercy me."
She's down.
They're out.
She's down.
Mercy me.
One of the ones who doesn't pass out also says that, but in a different way. Mercy me.
Oh, mercy me, for Christ's sake.
Fucking hell.
He hasn't called me in weeks. And then for the rousing part of that, he's just going to wink. He's just going to wink at everyone. Just like a wink that looks like it, it's like one of those pictures that always looks like it's following you. No matter, he's got this clever way of winking where no matter where you're standing in the crowd, it looks like he's looking at you and winking.
And everyone in the crowd follows you as if at a tennis match, whatever that is. They don't know what that is, but they have a feeling like they might want to start up a new sport called tennis. So obsessed are they with following you away from the microphone that they barely notice the next hero to come on until they realise who it is.
Oh, that's somebody else. Okay.
Okay, I'll go. we all play chicken.
I was waiting for someone. I was like,
Next onto the stage walks a tall, strapping Billsy, much taller than even the one it presented in the top hat. They look muscularly like Hercules, but once he grows up in the Disney animated film Hercules,
Not twink Hercules.
Not twink Hercules. That's a different kind of
fantasy.
Attractive, yeah.
It's for
a different demographic.
Yeah.
Complete with a toga and sandals and flowing hair. They approach the microphone and lean down, go, "You know me. It is I, Pemberton."
Pemberton. There's Pemberton here.
Yes.
Pemberton.
Oh, yeah.
member Ben.
And then for the rousing bit, as I always say, pay no attention to anything that's troubling.
Pay no attention to everything that's troubling, say all the Billsies in unison.
Yay! Our motto, our town motto.
4 mums pass out of 4. The 2 that did pass out had been brought to with some smelling salts, and they immediately pass out again, but forward this time.
They've just got low blood pressure.
Is there people in front of them to catch their fall?
Famously, the Billsies do.
And no, Nell, there isn't anyone to catch to break their fall because they've all surged towards the front of the stage to try and grope at Pemberton.
It's toga.
Pemberton, we totally love you. Come, give us something, please. Give us something, you stupid hero. And amidst that, Pemberton, how do you react to this influx of sycophants, of delightful, adorable sycophants?
I think they're just used to this, so they just sort of put their hands out like, now then, it's fine, come on. There'll be time for this sort of thing later.
Oh, he's so right. Yeah, you back off, his head is fine, all right. Come on. He told me, that makes me second in charge.
And that Billsy is just steering everybody away now.
Mad with power.
Trampling the mums that have passed out.
And then he turns around and gives his own rapturous, but on his own, so slightly desperate round of applause for you, Pemberton. As you move to one side. I don't want to say tough act to follow, but
tough act to follow.
The person who's next may have their work cut out for them.
I go next, I suppose. Yay.
Yeah, welcome to my game, everyone. Feel at home and comfortable.
All right. Entering from stage left or right?
You do whatever you want, hero.
Left.
Nice. Whoa.
Center.
Center. Can I come out of the floor?
You absolutely can. What song? Okay, what song's playing? Because or do you do it silently?
Silence. Yeah.
Absolute
Silence with a drum that's beating out of fucking rhythm. It doesn't work.
Okay.
Someone's trying really hard and they're not very good at it. But I asked for this to come out, but someone's going,
Oh, wow.
no rhythm, no tune, no nothing.
I like it.
And emerging from the middle of the stage, from the ground, on a platform that doesn't work. No, I just want to walk out. I feel bad now.
You feel bad for an imaginary character that doesn't exist. You made up.
You walk in from stage left or right, and the platform still comes up because you had organised it ahead of time.
I had.
With the tech crew.
And I'll land on where the little platform meets the ground. I'll stand on there just so they feel all right about it.
Okay, perfect. Billsy breathes a sigh of relief.
Entering from stage left.
This is taking on an anti-comedy sort of bent at the moment.
Entering from stage
Wait,
left.
stage left or stage right?
Stage left.
Okay.
Okay,
Stage
so
left.
that's the audience's right, isn't
Yeah.
it? I just want to just make sure so I can imagine it from the point of view of the Billsies. Hillsies.
Hillsies, Billsies.
Hillsies where the Billsies live.
Billsies, says one of the mums before they pass out.
That's a common expression.
Yeah.
Hillsies, Billsies.
Billsies.
He's fit as fuck.
Oh, yeah. They stroll onto the stage from stage left, people. What strolls onto the stage is a tall, hairy, ginger cat. He walks on two legs.
Grumpo?
Shark.
2 legs walking. Shark.
Yeah.
A tall, hairy, silken ginger cat walking on 2 legs and wearing iron pants. And by pants, I mean undies. So briefs, whatever word around
chastity
the
belt.
world, people. Exactly, like a chastity belt. Iron pants. You got to protect the bum. It's pretty important.
Absolutely.
And holding a crossbow.
Precious place.
Holding a crossbow. Also, this character, this wonderful creature, his name is Ginge, and his telepathic yak whose name is Yok, tries to walk out on the stage with him, and he waves him back. Yok walks backwards and goes back into the curtains. And Ginge walks up to the microphone and says, "Hello. I cannot do a French accent. I think I will change my mind partway through."
This sentence.
He's so enigmatic. So intrigued, so enigmatic.
So rousing.
So roused.
So roused. Yes. I am Ginge.
Le Ginge.
Billsies.
I do not know what else to say. I am Ginge. And I bow.
And that bow is enough because just as soon as the 4 mums who have fainted help back to their feet, just wiping away their tears, immediately drop to the floor again in paroxysms of joy and arousal.
It's those iron pants, isn't it?
It's the iron pants,
Yeah.
it's the bow.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's the less you see, the more attractive it is, you know? That reach. Ooh, the thrill.
Exactly. Check out our merch store for our latest range of Billsy iron pants.
They'll be iron pants. I mean, look, there's probably not much for Ginge to hide, but Ginge needs to protect that ass.
But if you can pretend there's something to hide, it certainly works. And
That's
4
true,
mums agree.
That's true. And he's got a little hole at the back for his tail, so it comes out of between the pants, so he doesn't get squashed.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yay.
What a hero. What a hero. And of course, last but not least, this other hero.
The last remaining hero is sat in a chair, staring seemingly off into the distance, muttering to himself and sort of changing his body language, seemingly unaware of what's going on around him.
Wonderful.
He will require a slight poke.
The Billsy MC, after hesitating for a couple of seconds, goes, Tupen Scrimmen. And the 2 little, child roadies leap off of their tiny chairs and run towards your character pool, get behind the chair, and very slowly push the chair to center stage with you still on it. And the MC lowers the microphone with a righteous snort of feedback down to your height.
He gradually realizes what's been pushed on stage is seemingly quite an old-looking Billsy, who is wearing sort of a little waistcoat, but also a sort of explorer's adventurer's coat over the top, and has still got his little hat from the days when he was renowned as being something of an adventurer. which was quite a few years ago. For everybody in the crowd recognizes him as Theodore Winifred Aubrey Hilsey.
Oh.
Of the original Hilseys who founded Hilseyville, where the Billseys live. But of course, he was rather the oddball of the family, who was, of course, the very first Billsey to hear the call of the madness trumpet, and went off into the wilderness and founded the sort of great orgy held to the north of the village. Initially on his own, which was an uncomfortable few weeks.
Join me.
But gradually others heard the voice and also joined him there.
Nice.
He operates the orgy as a somewhat academic space intended to find the source of the visions and to explore the shared experience they're all having. But, you know, he has also partaken quite a bit in the orgy. And
Fantastic.
well, you know, focus has been lost.
You
So as he comes to and sort of notices that he's in front of a microphone in a crowd, he's just sort of, Yes. Well, hello. Yes, very good. It's all very much in hand. Result soon.
Nice.
And then for the stirring part, his glasses case falls out of his pocket and clatters loudly onto the floor, but he doesn't notice.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Brilliant. And so a Billsy from the back goes, yeah, bet this in hand, you perv. And then...
But does he then blow him a kiss?
yeah, he does, because he loves you, really.
Yeah, nice.
And then 4 aloof academic types who are naked from the waist down stroke their chins.
We're all naked from the waist down. Well, except for Nell's character.
Yeah, I'm the only one wearing pants.
Or Winnie the Poohing it.
And all 4 of them become tumescent.
Ooh.
So that's lovely.
Love that. Very well respected in the academic field.
What are they wearing on their top halves?
Turtlenecks and berets, because they're
Okay.
academics.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
This is an anti-intellectual podcast now, everyone. So ride with me. And as you do all of this, each of you are met by somebody who specifically matches who you're into sexually or platonically, and gives you a big, whichever gesture of welcome you're most into or comfortable with.
Literally any Billsy.
They also give you your favourite snack. Yeah,
My yak.
fantastic. And they give you a yakka snack.
Yay!
And they say,
Yakka
have
snack.
have a good attack with this yak.
And
Here's a snack.
Yok thanks them telepathically.
No worries, I brought my hen, Archibald.
The list of items for this game.
I can have an egg whenever I want it. So thank you very much.
One
I'll
a
be
day, I
delighted
think the
to-
list said.
That is exactly as often as I would like it.
Wow, a snack for yak attack and a hen again then. Well, what a wonderful coterie of heroes this year. And now, for everyone's wartime enjoyment, please welcome onto this stage, Philippi, the pig boy. And one person claps. And you see a nervous
Oh.
bipedal pig boy carrying a violin shuffle to centre stage as a spotlight comes on a little bit too late, following him there.
Oh.
He steadies the Billsy in the top hat as he shunts the box aside and then adjusts the mic, getting another huge rip of feedback from it. Hi everyone. Great to be here. Are you ready to rock?
The same person that clapped, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I call this one Fleem's Song of War, and it was inspired by the big guy. Fleem.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hang on, everyone. I've got a plan B. Oh, don't go near the pit, or your lives will be forfeit. Keep resisting the fate of not existing. Is that anything? Anyone?
Oh, we can hear it. We can hear it. Lovely, happy song. Keep singing.
Yay.
Okay. How's this for size?
Oh,
Evil?
yes. Yes, this was my jam.
Great. Oh, here's another one. You'll probably like it. Stairway to Fleem and loads of backpack-wearing spiders. Like your baby. Cometh the hour, the flightless pigeons fight those spiders. Drives me crazy. Oh, don't go near the pit if you're a Billsy. Everybody!
Don't go near the pit if you're a Billsy. Such jolly music he plays. I love
I
it.
can't follow the lyrics.
Yeah, don't bother. It's all about the tune. So happy.
At which point, many of the audience have filtered out, leaving pretty much just you alone with the pig boy. The MC shakes his head, hops off his box. and walks off stage, muttering to himself.
Someone had to listen.
Someone had to listen.
Who booked this?
And you do note as people leave, filtering out an impress, that Philippi reduces in size slightly as fewer people hear his solemn stammerings.
Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating.
He pauses and in an instant adopts the happiest, definitely most genuinely happiest smile you've ever seen in your entire lives, and turns to you guys and says, "So, what'd you think?"
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah?
Oh, it's very good. It's very, very, very good example of that sort of thing.
Yes, it certainly
lovely.
Well,
filled the time.
oh, thank you. That's lovely.
There's that.
I think it went quite well. There are some whips showing a bit of progress. There's a lot of promise there, I think. I'm still working on lyrics. Hey, what rhymes with...
Have you ever thought about adding a triangle? Ding, ding, ding.
Dingle. I've never thought of that before.
That's
I said a
genius.
triangle.
Triangle.
Ding.
I'm sorry, you have an incomprehensible accent.
I understood them
That's on,
perfectly.
no, that's on me. That's on me. No, honestly.
What are you trying to say?
No,
My French is bad?
No, I'm sorry.
What is
I'm
this?
sorry. I'm such a... I'm just...
I am sorry, big boy.
I'm sorry. I'm snapping. I'm just such a failure. I'm a
Yes.
Do not say that about yourself.
dumb poo-poo head.
Yeah, if you say so.
I know, right?
It's just failures.
Should we push him off the stage?
Failure is far too limited a term. What do we mean? How can we contextualize failure in this context of this singing pig? This is our president, really.
I think I can answer that one for you, old man. He does a terrible job.
Right?
Well, to what aim exactly?
And none of us enjoyed it.
Well,
How
How
might
about
you... enjoyment, such a nebulous term.
regardless of whether they were a pig or not, their attempt at music is unsatisfactory.
And I really appreciate that coming from you, Pemberton. That means a lot.
Music, then, is satisfactory. Was that it?
Well, it's not supposed to be music, really. It's more meant to be a warning of everything that's going to happen soon.
Oh, that I must say, I didn't get that at all.
No, that was completely lost.
Oh, well, this is the problem. Why do they always leave it to me when I can't even tell anyone about the...
Jesus.
And he bursts into a fit of coughing. And as he does so, he coughs up a mote that hangs in the air between you all and rotates lazily a moment in midair before flickering to life to this iridescent green that morphs and shifts around this sphere of matter that you saw leave Philippi.
Wait,
Yes.
did you say a moat? Like around a castle moat?
No, a mote of...
Okay.
like a...
Yeah, okay. I should have worked that out. I
Raise
was
a
like,
castle moat.
I was so caught up on the fact that he just puked a moat out. I was like, what the fuck?
Everyone roll a swim check.
And then he shits out a portcullis. Building a castle for all of you to be
Fucking
safe in.
shits it out. And then a flying buttress comes out of his anus.
What a failure.
It's horrible. It's really, truly horrible.
Probably should have worked out you meant a different kind of moat there.
Should have.
Not
yeah.
M-O-A-T.
This
M-O-T-E.
mote's flickering iridescent green. He doesn't know what a fucking mote is. I quit.
All I was thinking was, God, I wish I'd taken that skill about being able to swim, like breathe in the water.
Hey, Paul, I need any skills for swimming? No. And so this flickering mote comes to life. It won't matter for too long because this mote goes, "Oi, oi, heroes! Don't worry about him. This poor bastard," he says, indicating Philippi, "struck a deal with my master. Pair off to very, very normal. And suddenly, poof, here I am speaking in his very normal stead."
Well,
You see,
what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be preventing enemy armies from accessing castle walls?
oh, well, it's all well and good expecting the gods to do that, but then... Why? It's all very well and good expecting a god to be doing stuff like that, but he's busy, which is why he sent me down to fulfill certain roles. I have been sent down to help you heroes as a sort of conduit of his knowledge in the hope that he might help you along your heroic ways. My name is Bavy.
Hello, Bavy.
Bavy.
Hey.
Could everybody roll me?
No.
Oh. No, so everybody roll me a culture check.
Oh.
How many dice?
So you roll 1d6.
Yep.
Oh.
I have culture. Okay, what do I do?
I am going to say, for this one, you can choose creative, careful, or concerted as an approach. The spreadsheet actually works this out for you if you want to use the spreadsheet. In that little drop-down box. What's the base TN?
Yes.
Okay.
So I've got to roll below that.
That's it, with 1d6.
1d6. Okay.
Yeah,
I was
right.
like, no, what if I'm rolling 2? That's
1d6.
unfair.
1d6.
I have a 3 and I rolled a 2.
Is it equal to or below, or is it just below?
It's just below. If it's equal, then you either pass with consequence or fail with opportunity. Nell's already passed.
Okay. So someone knows it.
I rolled one more than the number. So
Okay.
that's a fail.
Yes.
So
So
just learning.
as far as you're concerned, Peroth, very, very normal, is exactly what he says on the tin face. He's just a very normal man who somehow has control over a moat of,
And has a tin face.
and has a tin face. As far as you're concerned, mate, some tin-faced loon has sent this moat down to teach you swimming lessons. But for Nell, for what's the character's name? Ginge?
Ginge.
For Ginge. For Ginge.
That's right.
You know that Peroth, the very normal, is the god of obfuscation. And your success tells you that this is the god of obfuscation's mortal name.
I shoot him. No.
Oh, don't think people haven't tried that before.
I don't.
That's all right. I can roll with the punches. But you also
I
know,
apologize. That
as he's,
just flew out of my crossbow.
that's all right, mate. You're all right. As you're attacking and he's dodging, or it is dodging, you remember that you've heard that rather than being a god that actively obfuscates and obscures, they are the keeper of hidden knowledge and will reveal their divine aid when the time is right, or when the memo finally reaches them.
Okay. Sorry for shooting at you.
It's all right. Tensions are high. So, heroes, let's walk and talk. And I am now starting the timer.
No. Okay.
No, I don't often like to do both, or really much of either.
I roll a perception check. No.
If you want, yeah. If you want to roll a coordination check, then go for it.
Can I
you
roll?
don't need to, but if you do it, I'm going to punish you.
No, I don't want it.
All right. Yeah. And as you leave with this, well, do you leave with this?
Yes.
With this business-minded Martin Sheen motherfucker moat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go with the crowd.
And as you do, you hear faintly from a very small Philippi now, who's heard by very few people indeed.
Oh.
You hear Philippi plaintively, weakly cry out, "My dear boy!" So, you're walking with Bavy. So, as you know, your job is to prevent the Doom from destroying this world. And I can tell you just what it is you're up against.
No, smashing. That's great.
1.
Love that.
Yeah, no worries. Me and Master Peroff, he left me all these voicemails and I've pieced it all together, so I've got a pretty good idea of what's going on. First, the Billses face extinction. Alum is here, and Hunt's even now driving Billses towards the pit. Their calls for a truce with the Satchel Snakes seems to have fallen on deaf ears. And that is where we're headed right now. Because the Billses, mate, I love them, don't get me wrong, couldn't protect themselves from a skin rash. They're useless. So we need to go and help them.
Yeah.
Well, a generalization, but broadly correct.
Yeah, still quite fuckable, though.
Some stereotypes are true. Pemberton, you know what I'm talking about. Number 2, all-out war at the gates of Fleam looms proper. Tadmir's children of the spider backpacks worry at the gates, even as Fleam's flightless pigeons stand guard. This is a stupid fucking plot. If those gates fall and battle ensues, then Fleam will be diverted from the burden of the gods, which is to maintain equilibrium. And Ira will unleash a secret ancient race of ram rhinos with bum bags, which will surely destroy all sentient life on this land. Philippi is our best hope on that front. Only he can't. Irony of ironies, can't even warn his dad against the impending war.
Oh my gosh.
I'm easing into it now.
You're really finding the Michael Caine in there.
Which is good, because when I've been practicing it, it keeps slipping into Australian, so watch out for that. Look forward to that, everyone.
I thought you were being Rafe Fiennes from In Bruges.
Oh,
It's a bit of that.
good.
It's a bit of Ben Kingsley. It's a bit of Michael Caine. It's a
I
bit of
like it.
just
Yeah.
stereotypical Cockney, because
I
some
like it.
stereotypes are true. There must be a way of freeing Philippi from his father's shackles and enabling him to speak truth to power.
Oh, yes.
And third, I don't want to worry anyone, but Clive Anderson has been kidnapped and will be sacrificed in the pit.
It's Clive Anderson.
We don't want that to happen. Trust me.
Okay.
Now, I think your success on a previous culture check
Yes, me.
means you are savvy enough to know that Clive Anderson is in fact the love child of Philippi and Alum.
Ah.
And if he is sacrificed, Tadmir will grow more powerful. Wait, and if he is sacrificed, as I've just been reminded by Peroff to very normal, Tadmir will grow more powerful than all the other gods combined, which will see to the destruction of the heavens as Earth itself is wiped off the face of the land. Or that didn't think that sentence through. Now, you're free to tackle these at any time and in any order that you wish. In this world, free will isn't an illusion. But for your convenience, you slags, I've ordered these quandaries in order of difficulty. At the same time, Pemberton, you must become the hero of the Billses and the land. It's a little-known secret that they protect the legendary Scissors of Daniil, fated to kill Alan for good. Without these, you won't be able to save them, much less the whole bloody world. So I recommend we start there. Because without the Scissors, mate, you're just a demigod, buff and handsome though you might be, which you might think would be at least of some worth in this apocalyptic scenario, and it is, but not enough. So what does everyone know about the Billses? I'm looking at you, Billsy. And then he points at Pemberton, confused. And then he goes back to Theodore. What does anyone know about the Billses?
Well, I mean, Pendleton's always already something of a hero amongst them, I believe. There's many folk stories and tales and
True.
Sort of high regard sort of thing. How does one measure? Is it a hero? What is it?
Oh, this is hard. Tell me about your times on the fuck pile.
Oh, well, yeah, so the fuck pile came to mind. Freeing...
What you need to do, right? He turns around from...
I've
from
never
Theodore.
experienced the fuck pile, so I can't inform you about it.
Listen, Pemberton, I know you've been stepping away from the responsibility of being the hero that the Billses need. You've been shying away from people worshipping. And I agree. Sometimes unquestioning worship of the gods can lead to very, very sticky extreme circumstances. And I wouldn't be asking you, and my master Peroff, the very, very normal, wouldn't be asking this of you if it wasn't of the utmost importance. Are you ready to seize the Scissors of Daniil?
I do already have a dagger.
Daggers are pretty good, especially in the hands of a demigod. But consider this. Alan stalks this land. He hunts the Billses. And if Alan is just fed another one of your many organs, beautiful and substantial though they might be, Pemberton, and this goes to everyone, we're going to need more than just a couple of stabbers to save Clive. Think of it this way. This whole fracas can be best summed up as a box. And this box is full of sand. But also big pieces of poo. And you lot need to clear up as many turds as possible before the whole box of sand is wiped from the face of the earth. To continue this analogy, the biggest piece of shit in the sandbox is the Doom, but you realise that actually it's not one giant piece of poo, but 3 smaller ones that you should probably pick up one by one rather than try and pick up one and or swallow the whole thing at once. I'm confusing my analogies. But then you notice...
No, it'll fall right off the little shovel thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fine. It makes perfect sense.
And the thing is, then you notice that there are loads of tiny pieces of poo in there as well, like what a rabbit might do. And if you were to take care of them too, not only would it make picking up those larger bits easier, so you don't kneel in an army of tiny poos whilst hoisting up the big uns, but it would leave you with a tasty, tidy box of sand when all's said and done. And you can do these in any order that you like, but you might not have time to do everything, and you don't have to do any of it. But I reckon, without the Scissors...
Oh, we don't have to do any of it, guys.
No, that's true. But as I was saying, if without the Scissors, we might as well fuck off now. And if you want to do that, that's fine.
No, I do want to be a hero.
What a beautiful analogy.
Thank you, Pembers. Can I call you Pembers?
No.
Fair enough.
No.
You ever written poetry?
I would write poetry, but Master Peroff, the very, very normal, has me writing these expositional scripts all the time, and it takes a lot of my day, to be honest.
You should try it sometime. I could coach you if you like.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, maybe on this journey we could take 10 minutes of real time, say, to hash out a couple of internal rhymes at the very least, and we could sell them to Philippi for a profit.
Sure, that sounds good. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, we'll
All
definitely do that. Definitely write some poems.
But anyway, I know this is all confusing. There's a lot to consider, but that's why I'm here. I'll nudge you along, give hints, say useful things like you should try to save the Billses every now and then. Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone need the loo? Does anyone want to do anything different than going to see the Billses and trying to get the Scissors?
I'm down for Scissors.
Everyone
else up for
Scissors. Let's do the Scissors.
Sounds good, but I would point out the focal point of the research I was conducting in the fuck pit.
Please do, Professor.
Regarded this trumpet of madness, and as
yes,
I should say it if you heard it. Could be free Philippi.
If Bavy had an arm, he'd lay it around you right now and say, "My dear Professor, me old mucker, me beautiful treacle."
Yes.
You and me are on the same page. But first, we need those Scissors.
Fair enough. Yes, that's no good going shopping and you don't have bags.
Sarah, were you going to say something?
No. I was just going to say you've basically made a navvy for us to have around.
That's correct.
Just be like, hey, listen.
Yeah.
think, listen.
That's correct. Bavy at your service.
Now I get it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah. There we
There
go.
we go. There it is.
There we go. Ah, you twat.
Ah.
All right.
Well, to Billsyville, I've not been there in a while. Father lives there. I assume he did. It was many decades ago. He doesn't, actually.
Brilliant. How long did the Billsies live?
I don't know.
3,000 years.
Wow.
Oh, well,
That's so long.
makes sense. Yes.
But a year is a day. in this world,
Yeah.
so
That's exactly right.
But what a day.
Well,
year is 24 hours here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so we'll see Father then. No?
Brilliant. Heroes. To Billsyville or Hillsyville, where the Billsies live. Hang on. Who are these twats? As you are en route to Hillsyville, where the Billsies live, you see a band of creatures on the road ahead.
Nah.
As you close in on them, you can make out a small coterie of militia, metal armour and weapons clanking as they walk, striking imposing figures as they move to block your path. Also, they're snakes with legs and satchels.
Oh, great. Don't worry about it, guys. I've got this.
Snakes of some sort.
Gentlemen, friends, compatriots.
Of the band that blocks your path, the one that steps out in front meets you, Ginnis, gets in close and goes, just go along with it, all right? And then he steps back and goes, salutations. We are simply... And then you hear another voice from the side go, oof, sorry about that. I was busting for a pit. Oi! Stop that, Barry! We don't do that anymore. Sorry, sir. You know I busted you down from negotiator, son. Go clean the pipes. Barry scurries to the back of the crowd and his fellow soldiers hit him on the head with their satchels as he does.
Oh, come on.
Good. That's what satchels are for.
I suppose.
That's what satchels are for.
That's what satchels are
judge.
for. And he intones it, and then everyone behind him goes, that's what satchels are for.
That's what satchels are for.
That's
We
it. That's
cross
the
ourselves.
new. That's the new motto, everyone. It's like the Mandalorian. It's really satisfying and not shit.
I thought it was Hillsy Billsy. Oh no, that's the other people, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah.
You racist.
You're
Have some respect for my culture.
so fuck-addled that you can't even remember your own people and their motto and the new
I
motto.
remember my own people. I don't remember these dudes. These dudes never show up at the orgy, in spite of how overwhelmingly welcome they would be.
we would be welcome.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Think of the many orifices that you could work
Slither
away.
into.
That's true
Marvelous.
and gross. Well, anyway.
Well, one does not negate the other.
Anyway.
Often hand in hand.
Very, very sorry about Corporal Barry. He has ideas.
So most unfortunate.
That's interesting to hear from a professor, but anyway, I won't dwell on that for too long. This new satchel snake.
Snatchel, yes.
Snatchel.
Snatchel for short.
Yes, behold the roving band of Snatchels.
Satchels!
Yes, the Snatchels. We patrol the perimeters of Hillsyville where the Billsies live to make sure not too much evil gets in and not too much adorable stuff gets out.
Oh.
Very good work.
It's a hard life on the perimeter, especially because it's recently been invented a couple of seconds ago. We have to do drills, and the Billsies, they look on us with a mixture of fear and I think lust, but that might be the dream.
Oh no,
So it
it's
might
lust.
Might just be
It's
fear.
lust.
It
It's
is.
Well reported.
Amongst
It is.
mums, it's lust.
Well-known fetish.
Well,
It's not a fetish, it's just a preference.
At the moment, it's somewhat abstract because of the lack of attendance at the orgy. Look, I don't want to put too fine a point on it, but there are some Billsies who dress as the Snatchels, and it's perfectly acceptable.
Look, I'm just going to have to come down and see this for myself, aren't I?
could you roll a creative charisma to try and back up that point, Professor?
Well, I've got nothing in charisma, so unranked skill. Creative, that's 1.
Okay,
So basically, I'm trying to roll a 1 with a d6.
Yeah.
basically.
Why am I doing this?
Because you're trying to argue that it's okay to dress up as a Snatchel.
Oh, okay. I'm not trying
fucking-
to argue that it happens.
No. Sorry, you're trying to
Definitely
convince the academic worth of such a process.
Okay, well, I rolled a 6.
You rolled a 6.
This is going to be really upsetting if my academic worth is going to be decided by my charisma instead of my academia. My charisma, which has 0 points in it. But that is academia, unfortunately. It's not what you know, it's how cool you can look while playing it.
Well, there you go. For me, it was getting into the pseudoscience rather than the academia, so I'll go with it. But do you know what? Roll me an academic as well, mate, because
I will, actually.
Flint respects research.
A much more plausible 4. And I rolled a 3.
Well, I suppose from a neutralist perspective, I can guess the academic benefits of dressing up as one of us. But I mean, we can't even, you can't just go slithering around through the holes if you're not a snatchel. Anyway, look.
No, of course. And representation is, would be greatly superior as an option, which is why I urge you to attend.
I guess if one of you had really long arms, look, and it doesn't matter. You've caught us at a bit of a bad time. We are, yes, performing our drills, stopping strangers on the path to have protracted conversations, but we have also been called to war. And the ones behind go, that's what satchels are for.
That's what satchels are for.
They don't understand how the whole thing works.
Catchphrase of sorts.
But we have been called to war by the who fucking created the satchel snakes? It was Nell, wasn't it?
Me.
Okay.
Nell.
We've been called to war by Hilsey himself. Themself. God, I hate being alive. It's so hard.
I'm sorry.
It is hard.
By Hilsey themselves, and we march knowing that our influence may well bring about sheer, remarkable, considerable destruction. But if the Billsies in Hilseyville, where the Billsies live, will not heed our calls for a union, we are faced with no other option. Will you, heroes, march to war with us?
Well, we're kind of busy getting some scissor things, so love to next time.
The scissors of Daniil.
Yes. Sorry, was that a secret? Was I supposed to tell her? Never mind. Yes, you'll never stop us anyway.
Don't worry about it. These are military types. They're probably...
Yeah, exactly. It's fine.
They're going to be dead in a couple of weeks anyway.
Yeah.
What?
The secret dies
Nothing.
with you.
Well,
That's what the satchels are for.
that's what the satchels are for. But only one person does it, and the snatchel at the front turns around and goes, that's when you're supposed... when
They don't get it. They don't always get it.
They'll never get it, you see. Anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. I am Captain Flint, captain of the Snatchels, a.k.a. the Satchel Snakes, a.k.a. the people of the Satchel Snakes, the snake people of the Satchel Snakes. Tell me, heroes, what is it that you seek from the Billses? The scissors of Daniil, you say. I remember you telling me now.
Yes.
How
it was
curious.
possibly a secret, so I shan't say it again, but if you remember it, then
But
great.
I have an excellent memory, so I shan't forget it. But this is curious. This might see to a joining of opportunities. For we have petitioned the Billses time and again for a union between our peoples. And it seems as though our pleas fall on deaf ears. It is admittedly very difficult to understand what they're saying, near incomprehensible accents for the most part. I'm wondering, what would you say to us joining as we enter Hilseyville, where the Billsies live, to perhaps negotiate a union between our two peoples that may also get you access to those scissors of Daniil. Those scissors of Daniil.
Scissors.
That's what satchels are.
Scissors of Daniil.
Stop that, Barry. We don't do that anymore. Now.
Bless your raspy.
No, he tries, but it's...
Yeah. But he can't. And it just rolls out of your face.
That's our one weakness. Yeah, I'm cool. Everyone else cool? We all
Heroes?
cool with them tagging along?
You could create the wrong impression. But
You're cool with Snatchels, right? You're all cool with Snatchels.
the Snatchels are delightful, but there's an army of them coming into
It's
town.
not hardly an army. Hardly an army. We're pretty friendly,
Something
aren't we? Yeah.
Well,
Hardly an
look,
army.
by union, what we mean, of course, is we wish to live in Hilseyville, where the Billsies live,
Oh, yes.
with the Billsies.
Well, yes.
Yeah, it's fine. I find they're quite amenable.
Yes.
Yes.
What?
I enjoy living among them. Well,
I bet you did. You strike me as a cad.
oh yes.
Have you ever considered a career in the military? We have an apocalyptic war ahead of us.
No, I prefer sort of. I'm happy with the heroing right now. It's going very well so far. I think I'm pretty close to saving the world.
Really? Well, that's fantastic.
He looks down at the watch around his waist. It's just like, yeah, pretty close.
I reckon. And look, if it sweetens the deal, and the Billsies, for some reason, don't go for this union and won't aid you in acquiring the scissors of Daniil, we may know precisely where it is hid.
Okay, cool. They're extra on board. Everyone else fine? You're good? Snatchels?
I'm saying a sneaky heist.
Yes.
Great.
Pemberton, you were going to say something before I interrupted you with my plans of a heist.
Yes, but I feel like it'll fall on deaf ears now. No offense to the Snatchels who don't have ears.
Yes, we don't. I mean, we do. They're just internal. We don't have external ears.
It's true.
So
Vibrations are important, and we're all about good vibrations, right, men?
that's what the satchels
That's
are
what the
for.
satchels are for. Yes, you see. Look, it's very simple. amidst all the vamping. We desire a place to live where we are honoured and respected, and we will give our lives to protect the Billsies. It's win-win.
Sounds like a win-win to me.
Yes.
It's a win-win. It's a win-win.
Win-win-win.
You get it. It's a win-win.
It's win.
I get it.
He points at himself. Win, points at you, and then win-win-win at the rest of you.
Win-win-win.
It's
Everyone's
win-win, win-win-win.
Win-win-win.
It might be
Great.
nice to lessen the load of protecting the Billsies by myself.
There we go.
Great. Extra
Fantastic.
win then.
Okay. He does whatever a snake does instead of clapping. Joju! And
He does the worm.
The snake Joju. Yeah, he does the worm. And Joju comes up, and Flint turns around and says, Joju is an expert negotiator and studied Common Billsian, but the royal tongue is near indecipherable, more like a language in its own right. And that's where you come in. Let's walk and talk again. And then next
Slither
scene.
and talk, please.
So as you approach the town gates, ornate and absolutely massive, you find the doors blocked by 2 Billsies bearing sigil shields and halberds more than double the length of their bodies. Hey, if you know what's good for you, you'll stop right now, you stupid satchel snakes. Yeah, watch it, you stupid satchels, says the other one. Here goes.
Pemberton, come on.
And Flint turns to all of you and goes, this is maddening.
Come on, vouch for us.
What are they saying?
The plan.
Someone tell us.
You're saying we should have had a plan before we did this. Tell them 1 minute. Tell them 1 minute, please. Somebody please tell the guards 1 minute.
1 minute.
Very well. Yeah, have you a minute, you stupid heroes? Okay, huddle.
Oh, yes.
Huddle.
I don't know if I established this properly. We have trouble communicating with the Billsies. So what we're going to need to do really is form a plan of attack. Not attack, of a talk.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And that's where you guys come in. What are your plans?
I sort of figured we'd walk in, ask them for the Swords of Destiny, and then head on out.
Okay.
There's a very reason to suspect they would be unwilling to do so.
They did just call us
they just-
stupid heroes, which I did take offense to.
Well, you imply heroics and Don Quixote and thing.
They mustn't have recognised you, Pemberton.
Hey, we don't mean nothing by it, guy. You're so cool. We love you, really. You hear from behind you.
There seemed to be eavesdropping on our huddle, which I also don't appreciate.
Oh, well, our attention should be clear. Scissors, would you? Yes?
Yes.
You there. You there. You there. You there.
Me?
Yes. Scissors?
I'm
I forget what they're called.
Captain Flint.
This is outside of my realm of academia, I'm afraid. These are cutting things. I'm more into trumpets. But please, if you could direct us to the mighty scissors, we will use them against the terrible foes.
Mm-hmm. So, Pemberton. Maybe it's best if you speak to them.
Of course.
Because
under
as
the
I-
impression we were talking to them already.
No, I'm afraid not. Still me. But
Yes.
so perhaps if you lead the charge, as it were,
No.
the talkie charge,
Well,
because they respect you.
yes. But I really put all my points into being a fighting boy and not a talking boy, so I'm not.
You could fight them.
Okay.
You could fight them.
Well,
Does anyone have any sort of ranks in charisma?
as it were.
Several. Yeah, I put them all into charisma.
Okay.
I
well,
have culture.
so I think then what we're saying is Joseph Gordon-Ginnis. I recognize you now. Sorry.
Of course you do.
Nice to see you. How's your dad?
How's your mum?
Have
Have you been?
You know how she is.
You've
You
imagined-
know how she is.
You
Oh,
know-
come here. Gives you a little snake noogie.
Most agreeable.
Joseph Gordon-Ginnis will come in and do the talking and say the charisma stuff about the Union. And then Buff Pembers, and Dejange. Am I saying it right? The Jigs.
That came out of that was just chocolate mouth. That was something with chocolate mouth.
How very French. The two of you look super buff and cool.
Yes.
And then I think if you can stand in the back, Theodore, looking academic and worldly, and occasionally say something.
Hold the chin.
Yeah, hold your chin
yes.
and say something smart from time to time, then that might sway them. Because effectively,
sort of putting up a front. So, yeah, it was easily done.
Because effectively, I feel the way this is going to go is you're only going to have a few tries, and you need to get, I'm going to say probably something like 3 successes in order to convince the Billsies, and 3 failures will do the opposite. So we have to make sure this is good.
Okay, so this is try number 1, is it?
Well, it hasn't started yet, which is for the best.
Oh, wait, so we lost a moment.
Are they still eavesdropping?
Hey, you know we're still eavesdropping, you stupid heroes. But we love you. You're all right. You're all right.
They haven't succeeded yet.
We will find out.
Perhaps.
In the next scene. Scene change.
Shut up, scene change.
No, I just want to let you know that half an hour has passed.
Mm-hmm.
I just want you guys to know I haven't recorded any of this.
Oh, no.
For the best. So I subtract a moment, and I'm going to roll 2d6 for the 2. Like 2 is the maximum of omens that I use in this process for a 3-hour game.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 5 and a 6, so 3 moments have been subtracted.
Out of
9.
Yay.
We're just, you know what? Makes perfect sense that we would play heroes and we'd just piss around
Just
outside
fuck
the front
around.
gate, being like, what?
Yeah.
Sorry, what are we doing? Sorry.
Look.
satchel snakes. And then we just, we go, wait a second, the world's going to, and it just cuts.
Yeah, it's like
End.
happening in the woods. Look, some of this is on me. I didn't come in with my game plan on. I had the war hat on, and I wasn't thinking very much in the way of a union. We can do this.
Okay. I have a plan, seeing as they're
Oh.
currently eavesdropping.
I'm all ears, figuratively speaking.
You're all ears. You do have ears. We have ears.
I'm not all ears though. I'm
No, you're not all ears, but we do have them.
and
Don't be
war.
shamed.
Sort of detecting vibrations in the
I meant
ground.
nothing by it.
Go on then, enact your master plan, sexy Ginnis.
I'm just going to wink at everyone. Be like, gosh, preparing to talk to these guards. Wouldn't it be just so sexy and swell of them if they acquiesced to everything we said? What I'm saying, just they're listening in. I think we can sort of like backdoor persuade them.
Oh, I see.
Just wink.
Wink.
Wow, this concept of Hillsies and Billsies and Snatchels and all of us living in harmony in the city, I think it would take 2 very sexy and excellent guards to see the vision behind that and allow it to happen. I think that's the only way forwards, and anyone who stood in the way would be a sad loser. Don't you all agree, friends?
Oh,
Yeah.
Wink.
Yes.
Wink, wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
Stapes in the jawbone that detects vibrations externally.
So
Sorry, what was
overhearing-
that? Sorry,
overhearing
what was
this.
that?
Oh, go on. Yeah, go on.
Sorry, what was that, mate?
I may just let that be in the edit.
Perfect. Jen, roll me a charisma. I'm going to say creative charisma.
Oh, wonderful. Creative charisma, I've got to roll under a 4.
Okay.
Just the 1 dice.
Yep.
Oh, I rolled a 6. That's bad.
You could spend 3 blood or guts if you wanted to change that.
Oh, heck yeah, I've got loads of blood and guts.
Okay.
Let's spend 3 guts.
Okay, nice one.
That's just take 3 damage. I just take 3
That's it.
psychological damage.
Yeah, exactly. From the effort, the
In order
mental
to make-
effort, your nose bleeds a little bit. And the Billsies go, oh my God.
And my ears ring.
Oh my God, that the ringing snake guy with the nosebleed is so cool. He's right. Yeah. Hey guys, you weren't expecting this, but go in. And one of them beats the door open with a halberd.
Yes.
Oh my
And,
gosh, that's so cool and sexy of you.
Marvelous. I'm pretty sure I'd live here, but
What? Says Flint.
Wait, why didn't you just pull out your community card and we could have got in through the door? Your ID.
You could have said something this whole time, says Barry. and you, Pemberton, you better start walking the walk, mate. Flash a little. He looks at your
Abs.
already on show abs and
Flash more abs.
and buff everything and goes, yes. Very good.
So continue even more.
Yeah.
might be an idea for him to walk in front.
No, screw you guys. I'm gonna walk in front, says the Billsy who beat open the door. I'm gonna lead you right to the Royal Billsies, then we'll see who's cool. So you're led through this lovely rustic and functional kingdom atop this bed of water, almost magically so. You're led past market stalls where Billsy gossip and bartering fills the air, past the brand new velodrome where the Billsy national pastime Team Pursuit is played on a daily basis. And eventually you're led to the royal chambers, a long hall lined by Billsy guards with 2 regal-looking Billsies atop identical thrones, their legs dangling over the edges and holding identical scepters, looking identical in every way except for the fact that one's wearing lipstick.
Nice. Good.
What colour?
Red.
What kind of red?
The dark one?
Cocktail
Name a
red.
lipstick shade.
Nice, okay.
Yeah. Glacé red. It's called glacé red, you inconsiderate stupid bitch.
It's so beautiful. I was only trying to comment on your beautiful face.
Very well. Welcome, stupid bitches and all scums to the royal Billsies. You're speaking before 2 of them right now. There is only 2. That's right, says the one with the lipstick, and you're totally welcome. So speak. Or don't.
Pemberton. I've used it. I'm tapped out. I can deal with the low levels, but
Well,
use your weight.
again, it's not my forte, but I guess, what if I used my booming voice?
Do it.
Yeah, nice. Royals respect someone shouting at them.
Yeah, go on. Pembers, come on, mate. You got it.
I squeeze my hand.
What?
Excellent.
What the hell was that? That was so cool. Do it again. Do it again, says the one with the lipstick banging their scepter on the throne.
Archibald can't be squeezed for another 45 minutes.
Never mind. I was about to give you whatever it is you wished. Anyway.
I guess if they were entertained by the squeezing of a hand, what I have to say will probably be just as good.
That's pretty good hand.
No, it was not. I'm just sticking my foot in my mouth left, right, and centre here.
Come on, mate, you can do it.
Okay.
We all believe in you, Pembers.
I slap Pembers on the ass.
Hmm.
Go on then.
Woo!
No, we're not friends like that yet.
Not yet.
Not yet?
But it's not off the table,
It's not off the table.
Joseph.
It doesn't like a nice snakeskin slap to the ass.
Yeah.
With presumably the tail or the tongue.
With the satchel.
Oh,
That's what the satchel's
for.
That's what the satchel's for.
That's what the
Yeah, that's what the satchel's for. Even we know this. Come on, guys. What's going on? Tell us why you're
Billsy,
here.
guys.
Here's his Billsies, everyone. This is so loud.
Be quiet!
I squeezed the hand by mistake. Archibald!
It lays an egg.
The one egg a day. You don't want it now.
I wasn't hungry.
You dare disrespect Pemberton, vessel of Aura!
Oh my God. Is Pemberton, everyone? Pemberton's here. Oh, I'm so sorry. We should have known, but we didn't.
I don't know how they didn't realise when I'm so tall and so...
So buff. And the only one wearing a toga.
No, we just didn't, okay?
So motherfucking buff.
Pemberton, please roll me in your buffly state. Look, I'm actually going to say roll me an impose, but with a difficulty modifier of -3 because you are the demigod and savior of the Billsies. Or rather +3. So add 3 to your threshold. So you have to roll under a 5.
Okay, great. So, just don't get a 6.
Seems so easy.
That'd be bad.
You can just spend some life making it work. You roll 6.
That was a 6.
That was a 6.
Yay.
Oh, fuck you, Jen.
I'm a dinosaur.
You rolled a dinosaur.
When I rolled a 6, I rolled a dinosaur.
Hey.
We all rolled some dinosaurs.
I will spend what I need to spend.
3 blood or guts to change that to a success.
I'll take some blood away.
Okay.
The speech wasn't going very well, but then he self-harmed, and it
Yeah.
was...
Maybe you give this booming speech, which by all rights and by any other standards except for the royal Billsies, who have already professed their undying love for you, it would have turned hearts and minds in your favour. But it wasn't until you punctuated the speech by slamming your fist on your chest, taking 3 blood from yourself, causing an almighty muscled boom to resonate through the royal hall, that the Billsies erupt into squeals of delight and applaud you. Pemberton, it is here. I knew it all along, and I was saying, I know he's going to come today. And the other one was like, you didn't tell me he was going to come today. I was the one who said he came to me in a dream, and you said, oh, that'd be so cool if he came today. But anyway, Pemberton, it is so good to see you. Would you like the scissors of the nail now?
Pretty, yes, please, actually, yes.
Okay. But wait, what are these stupid satchel snakes doing here?
Oh, they have their own thing.
outrageous.
They can talk to you after we're gone, maybe.
No, says Flint. He slithers up to you, Pemberton. We had a deal. We didn't swear on it, and we didn't make you sign anything.
I agreed to nothing. I just need
I asked everybody.
And I played a tape back. I didn't say anything.
You know, for a hero, you're
Fine.
a bit of a...
Fine. Don't play the card where you say I'm not a hero to try and make me feel bad, because it will work.
Okay, then.
The snakes are also here, satchel snakes, for shelter. They would like to seek a living here in the city, and I feel they are worthy.
Flint, satisfied, slithers back to the group and says, I wasn't going to say that. I was just going to say it's being a wanker. But this is much better. And then the Billsies go, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you correctly, Pemberton. You want the satchel snakes to come live in Hillsville where the Billsies live.
Did I stutter?
So cool. Do it again, Pemberton.
No.
Oh.
I'm going to set Archibald down.
You play so hard to get, Pemberton, and we love it. So that's one success. You got two more to go. And Flint looks to all of you and goes, what are they saying? Joju? And Joju just shakes his head, panicking. Stupid Jojo. And then turns to whatever you are. And then he turns to you all. What are they saying? Is it going well?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I believe we've succeeded. Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Right.
Marvelous.
Splendidly.
Okay. Let's continue watching the show.
Utopia on its way.
Still, if we were to put this to the rest of the royal counts, they would say, out of the quest, guys. You'll ruin the whole vibe of Hillsville where the Billsies live. What are we going to get in return for allowing all these stupid satchel snakes to come into Hillsville where the Billsies live, other than just ruining the whole vibe?
First of all, do not call them stupid. You demean them and their courage. Second of all, they will provide protection to the Billsies, who sorely need it. Look at you, you defenseless little man.
And third, your mum's lovers.
No, oh, okay. I was just going to leave that hanging in the air. And let him think about how defenseless he is and how I could easily slit his throat.
Well,
okay.
Single societies are inherently weaker than a diverse one. And nature teaches us that. See it.
That's the first bit of truth you've spoken.
I heard all of it.
To hurry this along, okay. I'm going. Don't know why I keep doing this. I think I'm just comfortable talking as a Billsy. I want a group impose check.
Okay.
A show of strength that will communicate to the Billsies just how weak they are and how much they need this outside help. How would each of you? What approach would you use? If you can tell me.
I would be very careful.
Okay.
I would be very concerted.
Okay.
I would also be concerted.
I would be concerted, but I want that expressed explicitly as a wink at the king.
Okay. I'm going to give you a +1 because it's fairly easy because you've already intimidated, given them a dressing down, and you are the demigod.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I just rolled a 1, which in this case is fucking great.
So good. Jen fails.
Yeah.
The wink is misinterpreted as some sort of medical malady.
Would a 3 do it?
So if it meets it, pass with consequence or succeed with opportunity.
Okay.
So,
That's not as catchy as meets it beats it.
but I'm trying to
really
make it work. I've coined it now, so we can't take that back. So I'm gonna, for the purposes of the group, I'm gonna call that a success. So that's 2. And Nell, what did you?
I got 4 and my thing was 4.
Okay, cool.
I spend all my bloods to pass. Is that how I do it?
All of them spends all me. No, there's a t-shirt. I spend all my bloods to pass.
The
tired-looking student.
Okay, so the non-lipstick wearing Billsy goes, this is very interesting. I've seen that lovely tall ginger cat expend his blood to try hard to show us that he's scazies. And we believe him. And we do maybe come to understand that the Billsies are weak without the help of the Satchel Snakes. But it's not so simple.
Why?
Pemberton. Well, I will tell you, okay? Pemberton, you must promise us something.
Oh. Well, tell me what it is. I won't agree till I know.
Okay, I will then. We will give you the scissors of the nail. We will take in the Satchel Snakes.
Mm-hmm.
But you must lead these heroes to obtain the Horn of Cybele.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
The Horn of Cybele. The Horn of Cybele. Horn of Cybele. Good gods, the Horn of Sibelius. It's true, says Flint. I didn't know it was true. I didn't know.
Oh.
Weren't you muttering about that one, Professor?
Yes. I believe in local.
Were you?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I can't understand a word you're saying.
No,
Silence!
Is this the? I forget. This is the trumpet instrument. That was the object of my studies.
Silence, sexual Billsy man. There will be time for this once the horn is acquired. But you,
once we've
Pemberton,
spoken to someone with some expertise about it.
But you, Pemberton, must lead this, for you're the only one who can blow it and free the world of its godly shackles.
Madness, they say.
Whoa, this is a bit of a deal breaker for me, I'm afraid.
Yes.
Gang.
But this is your... I do remind you that you may have passed as a group, but for you it was passed with consequence.
Oh, you cheeky little fuck.
Oh, we got you. We like to play the games.
Oh, this...
With you, Pemberton.
This goes against everything me and my, I guess, parent, if I am a demigod. I am the child, stands for my mother. Mama.
At that moment, what you recognise to be... Actually, everybody roll me a culture check.
Okay, me.
Oh, man, I so nearly put a rank in culture.
Oh.
I got one.
Okay, I'm going to say approach concerted.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm going to
no.
meet it again.
I'm going to fuck
meet
this
it?
up so
Yeah.
bad.
I did not. I fucked it.
So
Okay.
my concerted is 0, so what happens when the base TN is 0? Literally, I can't win.
It's going to fail unless you spend blood and guts. It's not that important a roll.
All right, it's a fail.
Cool.
I meetsed it.
You meetsed it.
I meets it.
Another Billsy who is incredibly ornately attired comes out holding a scepter that is far taller than that of the two royal Billsies on the throne. And there is a sort of a greenish smoke, not unlike Bavi's, emanating from it. And he stands there as if expecting recognition. When it doesn't come, oh my God, this is so ridiculous. I'm only the Pembertonal advisor, guys.
Pemberton, really?
The Pembertonal advise?
Yeah.
Pembertonal advise.
Who?
Pembertonal advise.
We just looking at each other. No, anyone got anything?
I don't.
I'm looking at Pemberton.
I don't even know, and it seems like it's got my name in its title.
Yeah, it's a niche position.
Joju pipes up behind you. It was, actually, the Pembertonal advisor is a recently...
Is that how you've always sounded? Jesus.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think I've spoken until now, and you wonder why. Actually, the Pembertonal advisor is...
You know what? Whisper that to Flint and have him say it.
I would much prefer it.
Okay.
No, I like the lad. He reminds me of myself at a young age.
Pembertonal advisor is a recently...
Much better.
I see.
Audio poison.
I'm never going to get asked to GM anything again. It's I volunteered myself. I volunteered myself. That's the crazy thing.
Bring back Michael Caine.
Flint goes, I will in a minute, all right? I'm more for like transitioning between scenes and offering quippy advice and help, which is not legitimate now. So, the
Bees.
Flint goes, I think what Jojo is telling me is that the Pembertonal advisor is a recent installation into the Royal Billsy team, and he safeguards all of the knowledge and the love. He stores all of the love and delivers it to Pemberton via a shrine.
Oh.
Well,
Yes. Have you been getting any of that, any sacks in through the mail?
Just sacks of rotting fruit.
I tried not to. I let my fan mail build up. I'm not Ringo Starr.
God, it doesn't matter. What matters is, Pemberton, we have been waiting for this moment. And so have you. You just don't even know it. You've been hiding for too long, trying to protect us by giving us freedom of choice and free will and all these totally boring things. We're not doing very well. As you say, we're so weak and we need help and we just want to go to the fuck pile. It's so amped.
It's very good.
It's so amped. And Alam is chasing us all around and we can't even relax enough to stay at least semi-hard.
This does seem to be your duty, Pemberton.
Please.
Keeping them tumescent is my duty. Since when?
Is that not what the abs are for? Sorry, I've misinterpreted.
I don't know about duty, but certainly you've achieved it well.
It's working for the professor.
It was the basis of 7 of last year's students' PhDs.
Nice.
Pemberton's hot abs. There's a theory there's a third row, an extra row of them hidden somewhere else on the body.
I'll never tell.
It's incredibly well-trodden ground, academically speaking.
That is the legend, yes. That is the ledge. That's what satchels are for. Yes, the
That's
legend.
what satchels are for.
Legend of the secret abs. So, Pemberton, please.
Billsy.
Here's it, Billsy Pemberton. You have held us back for so long. You have micromanaged. You've micromanaged and you've been doing it from a good place, but is not good no more. Let us spread our wings.
Oh.
And by wings, they mean butt cheeks.
By wings, we mean butt cheeks.
In the fuck pile up north.
In the fuck pile, no.
They just need... Yeah.
Yes.
Come on, Pemberton.
No, not nearly as many applications to join the foot pile last year. Terribly disappointing.
Flint.
I like the way this actually is quite an elegant metaphor for the university experience. A fuck pile where you occasionally have to provide work.
Yeah.
Kids will be writing GCSE essays about this in the future.
And that work is usually completed overnight on the last day that you could possibly hand
with
in.
1 foot still
Adjacent
in the fuck pile.
to the fuck pile. Yeah. Guys, I can't. I've got to finish. I've got to fucking finish Aubrey's homework. Come on. Or I'll come for 1.
Fine.
Fine. Give me the scissors of Daniil, and I will get the horn so you may forsake me and my mother.
So you may get the horn. I'll get the horn so you may get the horn.
Oh.
That's what you should have said, Pemberton.
Janice.
I'll get the horn so you can get the
Janice, read the room and feel my palpable disappointment in the Billsies.
horn.
With that from Pemberton, there's a brief silence. And then the whole room erupts into cheers and clapping and hugging each other. It's like in like a space movie when something goes well and everyone in the control center gets up and starts shaking each other's hands, and people around the world, because in a Roland Emmerich movie, like Space Jam, and people around the world who've been watching it on a tiny TV in a bar in the Bahamas or like in a trailer park in America and in somewhere in Asia. Because this is an American movie, they all start cheering as well around the world. And Flint goes, I can't believe it. We're finally.
Independence Day.
Yes, Independence Day. We have a place we can call home. And we have allies. The Billsy with the lipstick goes, yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, Pemberton, they indicate a set of stairs going down, and the Pembertonal advisor takes the lead, assuming that a line will form behind him. Follow me now, okay?
Well,
yes.
Great work, Snatchels.
Farewell, heroes, says Flint. Yeah, good luck saving the world. I hope you do, because
just Flint,
otherwise
please. Just
everything
Flint.
we did here is going to be
Just
completely
Flint.
pointless.
Aubrey approaches and says, there's a future for you in academia. Come join my fuck pile, and gives him a card. The card just says, come join the fuck pile.
Thank you so much. Oh, I've matured instantly. This is fantastic. Off I go.
Oh, maybe an education is worth it.
Off I go to score some clunge.
I was exactly like this young man, including the clunge bit. when I was his age as
And
well.
so now it's good that we didn't let him speak because he had repugnant views.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
preemptively shut people down. guys.
it's okay to say you're just going to go off and get some clunge. It's nothing.
We all would, or some equivalent,
just
platonically or not.
just going to go get some.
Hey, baby, you want to take the plunge? Because I'm out for clunge.
I'm out for a good time.
Nice.
So you go down these stairs, and the Pembertonal advisor singing a song about going down the stairs. You're led deep underneath the castle into the royal basement, past the royal bedroom of the adolescent, which may have been something you had to sneak by or fight your way through if you'd have snuck or heisted your way through there. But you don't know because it's locked. There's a sign saying Wayne's room, keep out.
Nice.
You get into this small chamber deep below the castle, and I want everybody to roll me a observe, or in the case of Salt, an academic.
Yep.
Creative if you're rolling observe, concerted if you're rolling academic.
So I need to roll a 1. Didn't do it.
I also needed to roll a 1 and did not.
Okay,
I rolled a 5.
nice. It's a cold, stinky room.
I matched my threshold number.
Okay, you fail, but with an opportunity to learn.
I don't like that. That's rubbish.
Yeah,
Might as well have just failed.
I eschewed character growth for a reason.
Yeah,
Well-
dropped it for a reason.
I beat it.
Listen up, sexy. It's time to learn something.
My yak has also been following us this whole time, by the way.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
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 Can Archibald ride the yak, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're okay with it, Ginger.
Yock and Archibald, here we come.
Okay.
You know what? Can we drop the rest of this game and just watch Yuck and Archibald?
Can we give them the scissors and let them go
Well,
on?
you might be able to soon because we've just hit another half an hour. So I'm
Jesus.
going to roll.
Oh no.
How many moments are we down to?
So you're currently down to 6.
6.
All right. Wait, after we've lost that one.
Down
Aren't
to
we
5.
down to 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no.
But we didn't roll any 5 or 6s, so it's just down.
Yay.
Okay.
Just down to 5.
All right.
I'm starting the third timer.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Salt, Theodore, what you
Hello.
learn from your decades of painstaking academic pursuit is you can tell this castle was quite clearly built around the Scissors, that they were here before the castle was built.
Ooh.
But you are certain that the Billses weren't the ones who built this castle. They just guard it.
I built very little.
they,
Easily distracted people.
hey, you'd hate that. Anyway.
Back up.
You can read the ancient.
I can read.
You
Yeah.
can read, yeah, and well done you. That's a university education for you.
Nice.
And you can read the old ancient Billsian that explains that a demigod trial is what faces people who want to claim the Scissors of Daniil.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
It's just one thing after another with this lot.
Now, was any of us any of us a demigod?
Ginge, now's the time to reveal.
Anyone at all?
Ginge, please. I'm really tired.
Babby goes, hello. Is anyone?
Yes.
I've got no signal. We're too
It'll be the thick rock.
Too deep underground.
It's the rock. Bavy, we can't hear you very well. It's the rock. We're
Hello.
surrounded by rock.
Hello, Babby.
Try lifting your
Babby,
receiver
hello.
higher in the air.
And then he just
try holding it up.
he disappears and is replaced with an avatar. Of,
Oh, God.
of a dude, a muscular dude at a barbecue.
Okay. Muscular dude at a barbecue.
So Pemberton, you can see the room has been, even though it's not open to the public, it's been done up with fairy lights hung around the room. And there's a little wooden stairs leading up to the Scissors with a painting of an extremely buff Pemberton
Nice.
preparing to yank the Scissors from stone.
Even buffer.
And also a little hole where the face should be for Billses to poke their head through there instead.
Okay. Yeah.
Cute.
The Scissors themselves are relatively ascetic, adorned ever so slightly around the twin hilts with a jewel on each. On the right side, jade. On the left, lapis lazuli. And that's not a hint for anything. I know nothing about the secret properties of gems. That's just to look
It's
nice.
just colours, right? Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. Pemberton, says the advisor, it is up to you. the 3 pieces of advice that have been passed down generation to generation to this, the newly established Pembertonal advisors, is this. 1, you gotta pull really hard and be strong. 2, you gotta be beautiful. And 3, you must be Pemberton. Anything else we don't know. We got nothing.
Okay.
So how do you want to go about this? And anybody else feel free to chip in. I wouldn't recommend pulling it. You can give it a go.
I wouldn't recommend chipping in.
Anyone else?
You recommend just watching from afar.
Anyone else want to have a go beforehand?
Assisting with your various skills is what I mean.
I got skills.
Can I assist with a kind of like
shoot it?
confidence boost?
Mm-hmm.
Can I shoot it? No, you said not to remove it, so shooting is probably a bad choice. Okay.
You could. I mean, you could shoot the rock anyway,
Try.
I guess.
Shoot it if you want.
Go on, knock one of those precious stones out.
Can I impose on the stones? That's the skill I got to impose.
You can try.
Cool. I'm doing that. Can I go up to them and just try and be imposing? The blue one.
You go for it.
Concert. I'm going to say, can it be concerted?
Yep.
And then
Concerted impose.
impose.
Trying really hard.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 3. I made it. I've got a 4.
Okay. So you walk up and you do your best imposing posture.
Yes. Hello, blue.
And you glower and you you click your crossbow
Yeah.
threateningly,
Yeah.
and nothing happens.
Yeah, God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, I got
Well,
nothing.
you
I don't know
you
what else to do
tried.
now.
However, was it the lapis lazuli that you went to?
Yeah.
It emits the faintest of glows, pulses twice, and then goes out.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh, you broke it.
I did
I
something
think you
bad.
might have broken it, Ginge.
Oh, you flapped it.
Should I shoot it with my crossbow?
No, that's not going to fix it.
Okay, I'll tuck this back into my iron pants.
I forgot you were wearing game pants.
It's so difficult to walk.
It's very difficult to walk.
Anyone else?
Pemberton, this would have been a lot slicker if I'd said it 5 minutes ago, straight after the 3 rules were said. But you're nailing number 2. About you, it's about you being beautiful.
No, I appreciate it. That's kind.
Okay, I satchel you on the shoulder like a kind of, or a rat. Hey,
It's what the satchel's for.
that's what the satchel's for. Well, so can I give some sort of like mechanical bonus to this for that suave?
Okay.
Your aesthetic features dazzle the mind and beguile the heart, Pemberton. I believe you have the power and the hot stuff to
Whoa, I'm dazzled.
succeed and overcome any obstacle that you face. Hot stuff.
Hot stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, now give points,
Okay.
please.
So I'm gonna say, because in the longer game we use bond levels.
Okay,
What I'm gonna do is,
let us win.
yeah, pretty much.
Thank you.
Give me a charisma roll, a creative charisma roll,
Oh,
to see
wonderful.
if you can give Pemberton a +1.
I can. I think that's my first successful roll of the game.
Woo!
Nice.
Okay, so Pemberton, if you are going to attempt to pull these scissors from the stones, I need you to give me a physique, and well, it depends how you're going to go about this, and I may be showing my hand here. What are you going to use to try and pull these from the stone? Brute strength, or is it going to be something else?
Hen.
Head, yeah.
I'd love to have it be coordinated.
Okay. Cool.
Wait, no, that does work. Delicate coordination of hand, body, and instincts for smooth or purposeful movement.
Perfect. And playing sleight of hand tricks. It's kind of like the dexterity and agility and nimbleness of mind, but in your body. It's the mind-muscle connection, everybody.
Yeah.
Get into it. Okay. I think that's a great idea. Are you going creative, careful, or concerted?
I'd love to do concerted.
Okay. Fair. So I think with concerted, I'm imposing a difficulty modifier of -2.
And if I did it carefully, the modifier would be...
So I think if you did it carefully, it's going to be -2. But if you do it creatively...
I'm not doing it creatively.
Okay. Okay.
Not worth it.
But you do have a +1 from Jen. So you need to roll under a 3.
I can do that.
You can do it.
I can
do
do that.
this time.
Didn't do that.
Ah,
All right.
Spend your blood
So
and guts.
it's time to
your blood and
spend.
guts.
It's time to spend free guts. Buy guts.
Who needs them?
So what are you on currently in terms of guts?
Oh, it was 9.
6.
I've now made it 6.
Okay. So what happens is you grip these scissors of Daniil.
Scissors.
Scissors of Daniil. The gems glow once, pulse twice. And then with all of your coordinated,
Guts.
concerted abilities, you pull, yank at the scissors in a sort of motion that you think is going to be best for pulling these diametrically opposed blades from two stones that are also connected.
And whilst you do so, you experience a massive prolapse, and that's where your guts have gone.
It's not dissimilar to that, but the gems pulse 3 times in very quick succession, and you take 3 points of blood damage as a shock runs through your body.
Damn.
But
Oh.
you find that your hands are fastened irremovably to the hilts.
Oh.
You try to loosen your grip,
Uh-oh.
and it's not that you get another shock, but you feel the energy pulsing, coursing through these scissors. This is so stupid. It's almost as if the scissors are guiding you, and you feel as though you've bled for this thing and you've suffered for this thing in such a short space of time. And in response, in reward, it's as if the scissors are telling you to chop, to cut. And so, in one concerted effort, with a lot of sweaty grunting, you bring the hilts of the scissors together, slicing through the 2 rocks in a single motion and lifting the scissors into the air, I'm going to say beautifully. And as you stand there and everybody looks on all shocked, and the Pembertonal advisor says a whole bunch of funny things about it being so cool and great, you feel that forced grip on the hilts to be slowly fading, and the metal is warm in your palms, but not unpleasantly. Whether you like it or not, this feels right. And then Bavy goes, "You should try pulling the scissors from the stone." Oh, sorry, was I off?
Yeah. It's fine. It's done.
Oh, he's
done.
gone. Oh, brilliant. All right.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
hang on. What the fuck are they? And he points at the 2 gems, which are glowing stronger. They're slowly pulsing. They're throbbing, thrumming. And Pemberton, as you hold these in your hands, the Pembertonalist goes, "Oh my God, you guys. That's the Everlight."